Yo, what's going on YouTube? Joel, like back with another YouTube video. In today's video, we're going to be doing Bad Batch review, episode number 2, cut and run here, review on the channel. So yeah, just quick disclaimer before I start this review. It is a spoiler review. All my reviews are spoilers. I never do non-spoiler reviews unless I say so. So yeah, I want to make sure that's clear as well. This will be a spoiler review. And yeah, and also just a quick bit of news for the channel. Just in terms of Jupiter's Legacy, I know it's released today. As you guys are seeing this, I know it releases today, but I don't know if I'm gonna review it for maybe another week or so because it is a show and it's long, and I'm currently doing other stuff too. So I don't know when I'm gonna be putting out a review for that. I don't know if I said this before, but if I said I was gonna review it on Sunday or something like that, my apologies. I don't think I will. I may do a review maybe the 15th maybe of May, 16th. I don't know. Maybe 11th. I don't. I have no clue. So yeah, I just want to make sure that's clear. But there will be a review coming. Don't worry. I'll eventually get around to watching it. But yeah. Anyways, let's get into this review that we're doing on the channel. So yeah, another episode of The Bad Batch is just released. So I thought going into this episode, I knew a few minor details. Like I had seen from the last episode, for example, they said they were going to J13. I can't remember the exact coordinates, but they were like they're going to Skikko Minor, or and there was some coordinates, and people were speculating as well as it sounded very familiar too. That people when they plugged in those coordinates, or they remember those coordinates, it actually symbolized that cut the deserter of the Republic kind of thing. So him and his family. So I thought that was interesting as well because I also thought he would maybe show up again because again he who knows with him and the inherited chip he wasn't around any Jedi anyways. So yeah, there's that. But anyways, let's get into the episode. So yeah, the episode starts off. We go into of course the place and we find Cut and his family pretty much, which was his son and daughter and wife. They were there, or Sue, and I don't remember the kids' names. But pretty much we see them again. They mention some stuff, they talk and stuff like that. Interesting detail as well is I'm pretty sure the Bad Batch had met Cut before, other than Echo. I don't think they met Echo or Omega, obviously, but they said they were even like, "Where's Crosshair?" And for those who don't know, Crosshair is now bad. So yeah, that was a whole complicated story. But what you need to know for a summary is pretty much in this episode they're trying to get cutting his family off world because the empire is growing bigger and just like taking over everything, as we all know from previous things and stuff like that. So yeah. Um Now I guess I'll go over my thoughts. So I thought the episode was really good. I mean, we got some name drop for Captain Rex as well. We heard he was actually there before the Bad Batch got there. But a lot of people were speculating too that like Rex was like might go with the bad, or not join the Bad Batch, but like they would form an alliance together, and they would meet up in around Cut maybe. So that was interesting take as well. But personally, I don't think they're gonna put Rex into the show, at least until maybe a few episodes down the road. That's what I'm guessing. Just because I feel like if you add Rex, you have to justify a reason for if Rex has to leave or the Bad Batch leave him. Like he's gone forever. I think if say the Bad Batch go around him, and we know Rex is coming in the show, but again, this is more focused on the Bad Batch than pertaining to Rex, because I know exactly the focus will be on Rex once he comes, or a lot of people will be focused on him at least. I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably be me too, but that's another thing as well with the Rex thing. I think some people should understand as well. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the whole dynamic of the Bad Batch. I think it's really fun just watching them as just a group. I think it's enjoyable seeing kind of like that father son relationship between Hunter and Omega. I think it's pretty interesting, and like other Bad Batch, like the uncles and stuff like that. And I think it's very interesting and fun just to watch. It's just enjoyable. That's something I like about this show. It's very enjoyable. I think I really enjoy watching all these different things happening. Action wise, it's pretty cool. Even like clone versus clone fighting is pretty cool as well. I think it's pretty cool at least. Uh, I thought also I had too while I was watching the episode. I was like, I think Cut might die, or I think Cut something might happen to Cut, because I was thinking about it and I was like, I wonder what's gonna happen to Cut, because I honestly thought he would have died or he would have got injured or something like that, similar to back in my apologies back in Clone Wars, where he was in the episode. I was just like, maybe Cut dies heroically or something like that. But surprisingly, he doesn't. He's still alive. He actually escaped with his family, so that was good for him. I mean, that was pretty good. It was interesting as well, just with some of the dialogue of what the Bad Batch were saying, as well as getting more perspective of how clones felt during Order 66. We could see like they're like clones didn't want to be called numbers, but now they're giving people numbers. So I thought that was interesting as well in that aspect, because it's like showing that the clones have really changed and they are completely different now. And we could also see in the first episode, like a lot of them were pretty bad to the Bad Batch and stuff like that, which I thought was very stupid, in my personal opinion. But again, it's of course Order 66. Their mood has changed and stuff like that. So that's interesting to carry on as well. Because I'm really curious too. Because I think hopefully we'll see more clones than just like say the Bad Batch and Rex. At least name clones. I mean, maybe hopefully we see Cody. I really want to see Cody in the show, and I definitely think it'd be interesting to maybe see how his mood has changed as well. Because we could already see from these just regular basic clones, they're completely changed. They don't like laugh and have fun and stuff like that. They just more of just like meaner, I guess I would say. But yeah, this episode I thought it was pretty interesting as well. I mean, there's not a whole lot to be talking about because it's a 20-minute episode, and that brings me on to another point is exactly how I don't know if this how this is gonna work, because we're not too sure what the ending goal is here in the show. Like, for example, in The Mandalorian, we knew at the end of season two, Moff Gideon would fight the Mandalorian or something like that. Whereas in this show, we're not too sure, and also in terms of arcs, I have no clue if they're doing arc things like that. I don't think they will. I think it's more of like a Mandalorian style show, and I don't know if they'll be like going for one mission, going some random quest, and then going on another mission. I have no clue if it's like that or if it's just straight to the point. It's kind of been straight to the point, honestly. Like if they were trying to pull that, I would say this episode would have been something completely different. But then again, it's not too overly important. Cut is not too like crazy overly important. To be honest with you guys, he's not very important. Uh, but anyways, that's pretty much it. I mean, overall rating wise, I would probably give it a 10 out of 10. Really good episode. Or actually, I would give it a 9 out of 10. There's actually a few things that didn't connect. For example, just before we end the video here, something that didn't really make sense to me is how they were just wearing no helmet, and they had some of their costumes on, and why they were wearing no helmets and stuff like that, and the other clones didn't even realize that they were the Bad Batch or that they were clones. Like Hunter was wearing no disguise at all. His face literally looks the same. It's just he has like black paint at the side of his face and he has long hair, and he looks like he's Rambo. But I don't know. It just made me like kind of weird. It was kind of weird for me because I was like, why didn't they realize that he's a clone? Same with like Wrecker and even Cut. Like, I mean, Cut was wearing a hat and he was putting it down when they were coming close to him. But like, how did they not realize Hunter was like that? I thought that was really strange as well, especially closer to the end. with the whole Echo's trying to break the thing, and then, but I mean, he kind of gets that too. But oh well. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.